This song is called, So You Wanna Go Back to Egypt? And the whole message tonight is about, could God do to us what he did to the Israelites? It's kind of hard to, the new Israelis, they call them Israelites in the Bible. Here we are, Santa Rosaites up here, and stalagmites hanging from the ceiling. This is about this whole message that the Lord has given me tonight, that I believe the Lord's given me. If he hasn't, we're all in trouble. Is, could God do to us what he did to them? Or, here's another working title. Has God changed? What does the Bible say? Can God change? Amen. God does not change. Only the contract changed. Only the covenant. God didn't change. The Testament's changed. The covenant changed. It's kind of like he saw how few people were getting in under the old contract, so he renegotiated a new contract. Because a lot of us dumbos just couldn't get in under the old one. You know what I mean? But God has some principles that still operate today. Thank God. And this song is called So You Want to Go Back to Egypt. It's about a bunch of people called the children of Israel that were captive in Egypt. And God worked an incredible amount of miracles to get them out. It was Plague City in Cairo. And Sadat would have dropped his teeth if he was around then. And when God got them out of Egypt, after a few days, they started bellyaching. What are we going to do for water? Did God bring us out here to make us die of thirst? He goes, no, get your water out of this little stand here with a rock. Just hit the rock, out comes water. So anyway, God sent them manna. What's the manna? Manna is this stuff that comes out of the sky and falls with the dew, and it was kind of like, it's kind of like Wonder Bread, you know what I mean? And they kind of got sick and tired after a few decades, They didn't like the stuff. So they complained, and finally they gave God the ultimate insult. Boy, we sure had it better back in Egypt, man. Hey, man, we used to have Jumbo Jacks with garlic and onions. And I hope they had Lavoris, too. This is all called So You Want to Go Back to Egypt. Listen, this is not just a comedy about Israelites and Egyptians. This is about you and I, the people of God in a world called Egypt, or spiritual Sodom. Figure that one out. How can you possibly clap and hear the lyrics, too, I left my drummer home because he played too loud. Well, you want to go back to Egypt, where it's warm and secure. Are you sorry you bought the one-way ticket when you thought you were sure? You wanted to live in the land of promise, but now it's getting so hard. Are you sorry you're out here in the desert instead of your own backyard? Eating leeks and onions by the Nile. In style. Ooh, my life's on the skids. Give me the pyramids. Well, there's nothing to do but travel. And we sure travel a lot, 'cause it's hard to keep your feet from moving when the sand gets so hot. And in the morning it's manna hot cakes. We snack on manna all day. And they sure had a winner last night for dinner, flaming manna souffle. Well, we went once complained for something new to munch. The ground opened up and had some of us for lunch. Ooh, such fire and smoke. Can't God even take a joke? Huh? No! Where you wanna go back to Egypt, where your friends wait for you. You can throw a big party and tell the whole gang that what they said was all true. And this Moses acts like a big shot. Who do he think he is? Yeah, it's true that God works lots of miracles, but Moses thinks they're all his. Well, I'm having so much trouble even now. Why'd he get so mad about that cow, that golden cow? Moses seems rather idle. He just sits around and writes the Bible. Oh, Moses, put down your pen. What? Oh no, man, again? Man, the waffles. Man, the burgers. Man, the bagels.